Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a DIY video, and what I want to show you is how I installed Reflectix. And Reflectix is great for hot environments, and I live in Florida, so it is hot, and it is summertime, so it is time for Reflectix. So you've got a couple different types of windows. Some of the windows have like an inset windowsill so that you can actually just cut the Reflectix to size and kind of pop it in, and it holds behind the lip of the sill. I don't have all of my windows like that, so I picked two of my thinner windows that don't have that, so I can show you another way to adhere the Reflectix to your RV. And this is so easy that you can do it with just Reflectix and having a little bit of Velcro double-sided tape. So let me show you how I do it. Okay, so this is the window I'm going to be covering, and it doesn't have a well completely all the way around, so I can't like jam it in like I wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some double-sided Velcro tape just on the inside of here so that I can adhere the Reflectix to the window, and then also so it stays and holds really well, and then I can just take it off and then put it back on whenever I want to. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some alcohol and I'm going to clean the windowsill really well. The window, I'm just going to clean inside here, and this is just so that the adhesive has a good clean surface to adhere to. So this is my installation. I am going to mark the base there. Okay, so I put a little hole in there, and I'm just going to cut this across. Easy trick to make sure you get a straight line across is fold it over on itself and make sure it's lined up on both sides. That is how you know that your cut is going to be straight across. That is cut. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is figure out my width. Okay, I've got that there. So I'm going to do the same thing. Obviously shorter windows are going to be easier to do. Look at that. Pretty much perfect. And then I'm going to round out the top. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my adhesive tape up on the top so it holds it, and then I can work the rest of this easier. I just use this sticky back hook and loop. Quick measurement here. So I'm just going to adhere this to the inside of the window. Up here. And I better get some great points for doing this all awkwardly while I'm standing up. Okay, so this is nice and stuck to the top there. This down here. Perfect. And it's perfect. Okay. Opposite loop. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to attach it to the Velcro piece. I'm going to do the same down here. This is also great to do with this hook and loop because when I decide to take this down for the season, if I want to, I'll know which Reflectix goes to which window because it'll be lined up with the hook and loop. Okay, that one's good. So I'm going to press that there. And then for the bottom one, I'm just going to do one in the middle, just right there. Then I'll repeat each process for both of these windows in this room. This side of my room with these thin windows is where I'm getting most of the heat coming in, so that's where I'm starting. If I choose to add Reflectix to different windows, I'll make a video on that. Alright, now you saw how I installed Reflectix, and I hope you can see how easy it is. I am pretty confident in my ability to eyeball things, but there are so many people that love to get finer measurements. Quick note, if you're measuring and marking your Reflectix, make sure to use a Sharpie or a marker or something, because it doesn't really take up marks from other things unless you have like a grease pen or something like that. So very easy to install, and it makes an immediate difference in how hot your RV is. So I hope you found this helpful. Make sure to check out my video on how to keep your RV cool, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one.